We are to get arrested for child abuse. We are to get arrested for child abuse.
Deceitful people sometimes can be very patient, right? And take the time that they need to destroy communities in ways that we will never see.
And they use the Audubon Commission as a comparison, and it is not a comparison in any way. Our property tax dollars for over 20 years have gone to support this public-private entity. Their finances are not open to the public.
That's right.
We have no idea how they spend that money.
Right.
They control public land, they control public facilities, and they control public dollars, and we have absolutely no voice in how that money is being used. And yet every single one of Audubon's facilities is paid admission, and most people in New Orleans, myself included, cannot go there on a regular basis. We can't afford it.
One way that parks and parkways are responsible for maintenance on playgrounds. What specifically is going to change under this plan that would improve that structure that's currently inefficient? And second question is with regard to private money that would be able to come into the system under the plan. If and when private money came in, is it all going into a pool and the commission decides how to distribute it? Or are private entities allowed to designate where they want the money to go? And I'll just say, I think that some people might legitimately have a concern that.
In terms of the foundation, what the foundation will do, I believe, is that it will, in a very strong way, encourage the private investment to come in systemically. Will encourage those dollars to be put into the overall system of recreation. And I think based upon the conversations that we've had, I know the Business Council has weighed in a very public way because they really want to get to the table again like they were before. I think we're going to get sizable dollars coming in systemically for the whole system. But let's answer the question, specific question you raised. And that is, let's say that company ABC says, I've got some money and I really want to give it to Playground X. Either because my CEO came from that playground or geographically close. In my opinion, number one, we should not turn money down.
Now, I've been to almost every one of those meetings he's had. I'd stop going because he never addressed the questions. He always had an answer that just didn't address the question.
Now that you've seen situation number 1, ask yourself the following question. Can I trust the same group of people who has had the wrong beliefs in the past to create a better future for our children?
I saw as I was answering the question, the Honorable Mayor Lander. Mayor, thank you for coming, and we would love for you to, we'll continue with the Q&A, but we would love for you to come up and make some comments if you'd like. Oh, wait, okay, is that, let's do that, let's do the question then.
My name is Donald Chauvin. I'm involved with several organizations here as a project citizen. I have a few questions. One is, what's the guarantee that those people not employed with NORD are going to maintain their jobs? Second question is, why do we change the city charter in order to get private funding? It's my understanding that the city charter presently allows private funding. Right now, it's public and private. It seems to me that the changes to proposal will make it private and public. Why this shift? And the third thing is, why aren't we pushing for a millage where you have sustainable dollars over a long period to make systemic changes, rather than begging for money from private or public from time to time?
Hi everybody, it's nice to see you. I'm sorry that I'm late. Couldn't be with you from the beginning. It's so nice to be with all of you. I spent the afternoon walking the neighborhoods of Central City.
I'm Phil as president of the City Council and our charter change champion.
The whole process was really
I had 40 questions. I still have 40 questions. We have not gotten answers to these questions. In fact, every time they give an answer, there's another question. So how can we vote on that, even just on that alone? The amendment language is vague, it's broad, it has no language that holds anybody accountable to anything.
Thank you for viewing this presentation. It is important that you understand the proposed amendment clearly before casting your vote. A copy can be found on the NAACP's website at www.neworleansnaacp.org.
Remember, vote no. October 2nd, 2010.
Your one vote shows you care.